Hello everyone, how are you all? This is Prema here. This is my channel Simma Academy, and as you know, in maths, those who are watching my videos, I'm doing chapter 10 circles, right? So I have done some theorems of circles. I have posted some videos on that. If you have not watched those videos, please go and watch those videos, and please subscribe to my channel. Today's video I am taking up 10 most important questions. Okay, so these questions will be based on the circle chapter and based on all the theorems that you have learned. So this will give you an idea of how to solve questions based on the theorems, how you can apply these theorems in the questions. Okay, so grab your notebook and let's get started. The question number 6. O is the center of the circle of radius 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter radius, so this also will be 5 centimeter radius, right? Because it is the part of the same circle. OP is perpendicular to AB, so this is 90 degree. Okay, OQ is perpendicular to CD, so we have one more 90 degree angle here. So we have a right angle triangle, right angle triangle. So two right angle triangles we have. AB is, this whole thing is 6 centimeter and CD is given 8 centimeter. Okay, so you have to find PQ, this whole length you have to find. Okay, so here what we will do, we can find out by Pythagoras theorem OP separately and OQ separately. So and we can add it later and we can find out the whole length, right? So here if you see AB is equal to 6 centimeter they have given you. Since OP is perpendicular to AB, OP bisects AB. Okay, because the line from the center of the circle bisects the chord. Okay, this is also the theorem of the circle. So here, so what we will say that AP can be equal to 3 centimeter, that is half. So this will be 3, this will be 3. So we don't need this part, right? We need only this part. This is 3 and we have 5 here. So now in triangle APO, I can use Pythagoras theorem. So here this becomes the hypotenuse. OA square is equal to AP square plus OP square. Okay. So OA, this is 5, AP square 3 plus OP square we can find out. So we have 25, 9 plus OP square. So OP square will be equal to 25 minus 9, that is 16. So OP will be root of 16, that is 4 centimeters. Right? So we got this part. We got this as 4 centimeters. Okay. Similarly, we will follow the same thing here. So here also you can write, since OQ is perpendicular to CD, OQ bisects CD. Okay, so we can say CQ will be half of CD, that is half of 8, right? That is 4 centimeter. So we get here 4 and this also will be 4. So now we will take this triangle and we use the Pythagoras theorem. So here we can say in triangle QOC, right? OC square is equal to OQ square plus CQ square. So OC is 5, OQ is we need to find out, plus CQ is 4, right? Okay, so here 25 is equal to OQ square plus 16. So OQ square will be 25 minus 16, that is 9. So OQ will be equal to root of 9, that is 3 centimeters. Right? So we got OP and we got OQ. So we need to find PQ. Therefore PQ is equal to OP plus OQ, that is 4 plus 3, 7 centimeters. Alright. So this is also a very good question. Can be asked for a 3 marker. Okay. So you can pause the video and you can note it down also. Now coming to the 7th question, that is ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Again we have a cyclic quadrilateral question in which AB, here AB is parallel to DC, okay, and angle D is given 70 degrees. So they are asking you to find all the angles. We need to find angle A, angle B, angle C, all the angles, okay. So how do we solve this? So here we can say angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees because opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, okay, or their sum is 180 degrees. So angle D is given, we can find angle B. So angle B will be 180 minus 70, that is 110, okay. So like this we got this as 110 degrees, right. Now since what they've given us, since AB is parallel to DC, okay, so what we can say, angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Also angle C plus angle B is also equal to 180 degree, right. Reason, they are co-interior angles, okay. So how is this possible? See, when the two lines are parallel, okay, and we have a transversal like this, okay. So if you see, this is the transversal AD, right, and here BC is the transversal. So if this is, so here they've given you, we got these two angles, right. So these two angles sum will be 180 because they are co-interior angles. They are angle on the same side of the transversal. They are interior angles on the same side of transversal. This is on the right side of the transversal. Similarly, if you see here, BC is the transversal and these two are the parallel sides. So the parallel sides is, and here the angles are interior angles on the left side, on the same side of the transversal, okay. So that's why these two angles sum will be 180 and these two angles sum also will be 180. So here we can say angle A plus angle D. So angle A we can find out here, angle D we have 70, right. So angle A will be 180 minus 70, that is 110. Similarly here angle C we can find, angle B we have 110. So angle C will be 180 minus 110, that is 70 degrees, right. So here we got 110, here we got 70 degrees, okay. So this is how we get all the angles of these cyclic quadrilateral. Now coming to the 8th question. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle and BA is equal to AC. Okay, they have given you BA is equal to AC. That means it is like an isosceles triangle, and angle ABC, this whole angle is 50 degree. So you have to find angle BOC and you have to also find angle BDC. Okay. Again, this is a good question. Here, if you see here, AB is equal to AC is given to us. Therefore, we can say angle B is equal to angle C 50 degrees because this is isosceles triangle property. Okay, isosceles triangle property we have learned in the triangles chapter. You can watch my video on that also. Okay, so here we got this also 50 degrees. Okay. Now in triangle ABC, okay, we can do angle sum property. ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is 180 degree. This is angle sum property of triangle we are doing. So angle sum property of triangle. Okay. So here ABC is 50, ACB is also 50 plus BAC we can find. Okay, so angle BAC plus this will give us 100. So angle BAC will be 180 minus 100, that is 80 degrees. Okay, so now if you see, angle BOC is twice the angle BAC. Which property is this? Now you can tell, angle subtended by the arc at the center is double the angle double the angle subtended on the circumference. Okay, so you have to write this reason always. If you don't write the reason, you may not get the marks. Okay, so when you're writing this y angle BOC is equal to angle BAC, you must write the reason behind it. Okay, this is the theorem statement you have to write. Okay, so angle BOC will be what? Therefore angle BOC will be twice of 80 degrees, that is 160 degrees. So we got this as 160 degrees. Now how do we find BDC? Now if you see here, if you see the figure, ABDC is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, right? Because these vertices are touching the circle, right? So it is a cyclic quadrilateral. So angle A plus angle D is 180 degrees, because opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Okay, so here angle A is what? Angle A is nothing but angle BAC, 80 degrees, right? Plus angle D. Angle D is what we need to find. Angle D is nothing but angle BDC. We can write it as BDC also. So angle BDC will be equal to 180 minus 80, that is 100 degrees. Okay, so like this we can find out both the angles. Now coming to the 9th question. So here in the figure, this is your NCERT example question, one of the good questions. Okay, so here in the given figure, AB is the diameter of the circle, so O becomes the center of the circle. CD is the chord. Now CD is the chord equal to the radius. Okay, that means this chord and the radius, they are all equal. And AC and BD, so AC is a chord, BD is also chord. When they extended, they are meeting at E. Okay, when they extended, they intersect at a point E. So you have to show that AEB, this angle, you have to show to be 60 degree. Okay, so how do we show that? We will see. Okay, so here since CD is equal to OC is equal to OD are equal, therefore triangle COD we can say is equilateral triangle. Okay, equilateral means what we can say, angle COD will be equal to 60 degrees. In equilateral triangle, all the angles are equal, that is 60 degrees, right? Now we can say angle CBD is equal to half of angle COD, or same property I can write, angle COD is double of angle CBD. Okay, so here I have just made it CBD because we need to find CBD. So we can say angle subtended by the arc at the center is double the angle on the circumference. Alright, so here so we can write CBD is equal to half also, right? So we can find CBD is equal to half of COD is 60 degrees. So we will get this as 30 degree. Okay, so we got this as 30 degree. See, this is angle with the center and this is the angle on the same arc. This is the arc, right? This is angle with the center, and on this arc only we have this angle or the circumference, right? So this angle will be 30 degree, half of it. So why I found that? Now if you see now if you see here, see this angle is going to be 90 degree because it is angle with a semicircle. Since AB is the diameter, this is going to be 90 degree. So the remaining part also will be 90. Okay, that's what we are going to show now. I'll show you. So angle A, now angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. Reason, angle in the semicircle, okay, is 90 degree. Okay, so angle ACB plus angle ECB, if you find, they will be 180 degree because they form linear pair. Okay, so angle ACB we have 90, so angle ECB also will be 90 only. 180 minus 90, we will get this also 90 degrees, right? So now we will do some of the angles of the triangle here. So we got this 90, we have this 30 with us, so we can find out the third angle. So now in triangle BCE, okay, this triangle BCE, angle ECB plus angle CBE plus angle CEB is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so this is angle sum property. We are using angle sum property of triangle. Okay, so here ECB we got 90, CBE we have 30 plus angle CEB we need to find. Okay, here we get 120, angle CEB 180. So angle CEB will be equal to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degrees. Okay, now CEB we can also write it as AEB because the angle is E angle only, right? So here, therefore angle AEB is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, this is how we proved or we showed it to be 60 degrees, right? Coming to the last question, this is an exercise question. Also it is a proving question, very good question here. You have to prove if the non-parallel sides of the trapezium, so this is a trapezium, you have two parallel sides and the non-parallel sides are equal, you have to prove that it is cyclic. Okay, if you see the last theorem, it says that if the opposite angles of a quadrilateral sum is 180 degree, we can prove that quadrilateral is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so here also we have to try, we have to show that the opposite angles sum we have to show 180 degree, then we can prove it as a cyclic trapezium or a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so what we do here, I'll show you here. So what is given to us here is given ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, that means AB parallel to DC. Okay, also what they have given, AD, non-parallel sides, AD is equal to BC is also given to us. Okay, now by construction what you have to do, now you have to construct, by construction construct AD parallel to BE such that ABED is a parallelogram. Okay, so we have to construct. Also we can say AD is equal to BE because opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. Okay, and also angle A is equal to angle E. So this is opposite sides, this is opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so this property also we have to make use here. Now what we do, now if you see what is given, AD is equal to BC is given, also we have AD is equal to BE, both are given to us, right? Both are given. Therefore, see from 1 and 2, right? From 1 and 2, we can say BC is equal to BE. Okay, so we can say these two sides are also equal. So if BE is equal to BC, so if BE is equal to BC, see here, if BE is equal to BC, we can say angle BEC is equal to angle BCE. This is first thing. Okay, this make it as a third part. Okay, and also if you see angle DAB, angle also DAB is equal to angle BED, fourth part. Okay, so here why I wrote here, see angle DAB is equal to angle BED because they are opposite angles of, they are opposite angles of parallelogram. Okay, now if you see here, these two angles are linear pair angles, right? These two are linear pair angles. So we can write angle BED plus angle BEC is equal to 180 degree, right? Why? They are linear pair. Okay, so in place of BED, what I can write? I can write angle DAB plus, and in place of BEC, I can write angle BCE equal to 180 degree. Why I wrote this here? Because we already proved here. See, BED is equal to DAB, we already got here, and BEC is equal to BEC, E is also we have got here, right? So from 3 and 4 part, we can say these angles are equal to this. So what are these two angles? That means angle A plus angle C is 180 degree, right? So here see opposite angles, this angle and this opposite angles are 180 degree, right? This is opposite angle of quadrilateral. Okay, we are getting sum of opposite angles of quadrilateral is 180 degree we are getting. That means, and also we can see other side also. We can see now these two other angles also. Okay, so now in quadrilateral ABCD we can do sum of the angles, right? We can do sum of the angles, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D. How much? 360 degree, right? Sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360. So angle A plus angle C we have, angle B plus angle D also we can find out. So in place of this I can write 180 degree because we already got here angle B plus angle D. Okay, so here angle B plus angle D also coming 180 degrees, right? Therefore we can say ABCD is cyclic. Okay, because we got sum of opposite angles here also, sum of opposite angles of quadrilateral is 180 degree we got, right? So when we got the sum of opposite angles 180 degrees, we can say it is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so very good question here in a proving part. Okay, so you can pause the video and you can take down the notes how it is to be solved. So I hope you found these questions easy to solve. Okay, I hope this video will help you in solving the questions based on circle. I'll be coming up with more videos. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with more videos which will be helpful to you. Till I see you next time. See you. Bye-bye.